that this is a cross-sectoral issue also. We need better access for highly skilled professionals regardless of the sector.
Late last night, a provisional agreement was made on the EU Whistleblower Protection Directive. This means that we will now go up from 10 member states with comprehensive whistleblower protection legislation to covering actually all the EU member states. We don't have all the text ready. There's still work being done in the technical trilogue, but we know that we managed to secure the right to go directly to competent authorities without first reporting to the employer.
From our perspective, we are of course most of all pleased with the fact that we managed to get rid of this mandatory internal reporting, the provision that demanded that whistleblowers first report internally before they can go to a competent authority. This was the biggest fight, of course, and I think this is also the one we should be most impressed with, the fact that we managed to get both France and Germany swung away from this in the end. That is not an easy task to make, but we made it in the end, and we did this by being smart and also putting some national pressure up jointly. Political forces and civil society forces in both France and Germany and other countries as well, Netherlands for example. We also, especially representing professionals and managers, we are really pleased with the fact that we're now basically avoiding gagging clauses.
Rådet bör nu kunna godkänna Europaparlamentets ståndpunkt enligt dokument PE-cons 78/19. Och jag ser nu att vi har uppnått den kvalificerade majoritet som krävs och att akten därmed är antagen.
What the whistleblowers have in common is they simply wanted to do their job without jeopardizing the interests of society, and their refusal to cover up wrongdoings has led to years of reprisals and legal proceedings, so this is not normal. This is why we are committed to work beside them to make actually their battle a collective one.
Discussed psychosocial risks and made a soft launch of our campaign, which we are starting from now and until the New Year's, which is called End Stress.eu. This is of course a topic that we will be cooperating very closely with the EQC.
Good. Good afternoon, everyone. As Martin said, I'm the Deputy General Secretary of the European Trade Union Confederation, the ETUC. We represent 45 million workers in Europe, and we are very happy to launch this platform together with Eurocadres and other organizations calling for an EU directive to end work-related stress.
Secondly, I would like to congratulate Eurocadres and also ETUC on launching this important and also very timely initiative, EndStress.eu, in order to tackle the stress epidemic.
Nina, you may have the floor. Thank you.
Thank you, Martin. It's actually the Commission's Advisory Committee for Health and Safety, where I'm the spokesperson. But I'm also a member of the board in Austria. But yeah, but thanks a lot, and thank you for inviting me to also be a panelist at this really important launch. With the headline saying what for the panel, the headline was, do we need new EU legislation to fight the stress epidemic? And I would say my clear answer is yes. And both Alvina and Alex has talked a lot about a directive on the right to disconnect. I think that is one important part, but we also need a directive that deals more directly with the risk factors in the psychosocial working environment in the workplace when the work is actually happening. Let me give you an example. For example, if you work in a hospital as a nurse, the main problem is not the right to disconnect when you're at home. The main problem is what happens in the work hours. So the right to disconnect is one element that we definitely need, but we also need a directive on psychosocial risks in itself.
The transition to a strong, low-carbon economy holds out great potential for economic, environmental and social development, as well as job creation.
Dear friends, whistleblowing is what I will talk about.
Raise the basic skills level, that's true, but at the same time we must continue to invest in the most highly skilled. Both ends of the scale needs to have some focus. That's how we can contribute to more skills mobility, and that's how we can increase European competitiveness.
where green jobs can drive change to reach essential climate goals, which can also make us leader in technology that needs to be in place for us to sustain life on this very planet.
Chers amis, je vous remercie de l'invitation à participer à votre congrès.
Cheese.